Good afternoon, my name is Paul. A little something different today. Today I've got a modern hybrid hatchback. It comes from Honda. It's a Civic, it's a 5-door. It's the 2-litre hi-MMD Advance, and I'd like to show you around. So this is the Civic hi-MMD Advance. It's got a 2-litre engine paired with electric motors, so it is hybrid. The colour is Sonic Grey, and it has the dark diamond cut alloy wheels. It's nice to see a car that has climate control and a sunroof, which is lovely. It's done a little over 6,000 miles, and I've driven it, and I've got to say, very pleasantly surprised. My previous experiences with Honda, especially the ones with the larger engines, has been quite a firm ride, but I was quite surprised how compliant this was, how quiet the cabin was, how smooth the power delivery was between electric and the internal combustion engine. So it goes very well. It's nice and torquey. The electric motor fills in the gaps between the gear changes to give you a very smooth power delivery right through the rev range. It's very comfortable inside. It has very nice, comfy, sporty seats. And as I say, I've just pulled it in. I've just out taking photos. It started raining, but you can see here the colour is actually, it would be a lot easier if it was sunny outside. You can see it's actually a metallic colour. It's rather nice. I think it goes with the angular lines of the car very well. You can see these rather smart dual colour wheels. They're not just plain silver on the front. They're really nice, kind of a smoky sort of a colour. Looking very good sitting on Michelin tyres. Of course, you've got the bigger brakes at the front. Now, one thing we did recognise sort of fairly on with this car was the regeneration is very efficient. So when you're driving it, the car does regenerate power in the battery very efficiently. The whole thing works in tandem very nicely. I like the styling on the front. Of course, you still have front grills because it's not just an electric car. It's done a little over 6,000 miles. You can see a nice, clean reflection in all the panels if I walk around the car. There we go. You can see it's a hybrid. This is the latest incarnation of the Civic, which seems to grow every year, quite rightly so. A nice big boot. So whether you're going on holiday or whether you're just using this as an everyday car, you can get plenty of luggage or whatever you want to put in the back. And of course the seats will fold down. There's a nice rear wiper there. Moving to the inside of the car, to the back, we've got 3 headrests, really nice leather with a nice feel to it. Smells nice inside, and it gives you a really sort of a premium feel about it. 3 proper belts, Isofix seat system all tucked in underneath there. You've got some chargers for various different devices, and you can see that roof does actually let in a fair amount of light. I quite like the detail around the door handle, dual rows of stitching. It does have a premium quality feel. It doesn't feel, dare I say it, doesn't feel Japanese. It does feel, when you're driving it, more German. The doors thud rather than clunk. A good level of specification. So adjustable door mirrors, electric and folding, with your windows and what have you all on the side there. And the seats, nice sporty feel to them. They're very supportive. They are perforated, which helps to keep you cool in the summer. They're heated as well, and you can see there's a lot of lateral support here. Good amount of cushioning and nice headrests. It looks and feels good inside. Everything feels like it's been put together nicely. The steering wheel's got a nice sort of decorative stitching all the way around. You've got a nice area here, your hand fits neatly into there, which gives you a lot of control. Because of course this is the 2-litre version, it's got the bigger engine. If I just close the door, keys in my pocket, so I now put my foot on the brake and press the power button. I'm holding it because I want the combustion engine to cut in. So now we have the combustion engine running, which is what I wanted, because I wanted to show you how nice and quiet it is. If I click that onto home, decent amount of space under the armrest, a couple of cup holders. The gear selection is very simple. Park, pull it back for reverse, which is very nice and intuitive, neutral and drive. And then we've got the various different drive modes, which if I move that up and down, I'll show you what happens on the dash. So I'm going to pull it forward. So we start off with economy, so it's going to drive as economically as possible, depending on the road conditions. Normal means it'll deliver a nice amount of power, smooth as possible. Sport gives you a bit more of a sporty feel, more reactive to the accelerator pedal, and individual where you can customize your driving experience depending on what you like. I'll leave it on normal for the minute. You can see here, multifunction steering wheel gives you stereo radio controls on this side, speed limiter, cruise control, and you can see here it has lane assist here as well, and there's a distance related the cruise control, and one of my favorite things, heated steering wheel. I love the heated steering wheel. The traction control is just down there. You can turn it off. Automatic wipers, automatic lights, automatic wipers on this side, and you can see the mileage there is 6157 on the digital dash. On this side, it shows the fuel level. On that side, it shows the charge level, which obviously goes up and down as you drive. But as I say, when you're driving it normally, what we found really was that the recharge was very good. We've got more charging points than USB here, and a standard charging point there. We've also got, if your phone or your device supports it, a wireless charging pad. The rear demist also does the door mirrors, which is a great idea. They're nice and big on the inside without looking too huge on the outside. It makes this car easy to drive, easy to reverse. And if I pop it into reverse by pulling that back, we can now see that we've got a rear view which you can customize. So different customizations there. That gives you more of a wide view. So now I can see the ramp on the left-hand side and the Ferrari on the right-hand side. That one looks directly down. So if you're reversing close to something, you can get as close as you like without actually touching and marking your rear bumper, which I thought was really nice. So nice and easy to use. Put it back into park, and it goes back to your standard interface. So all the apps, you've got CarPlay, smartphone integration, PowerFlow. So if you're showing that, you can see how economically you're driving or how the system is working while you're driving. Quite an interesting thing, to be honest. System updates, it'll update via digital transfer, and then you've got USB here as well, vehicle settings. So there's lots of good tech in here. But what I'm noticing over and above anything else is that all the icons here, they're big enough to make everything easy to navigate, easy to use without having to spend too much time staring at that instead of the road in front of you. Nice and safe, nice and clear, and it looks really smart. The climate control is dual zone, so that means that you can adjust the climate on that side and that side, and although it'll mingle when it gets to the middle, it does kind of help to customize your heating experience there. And of course you've got your vents in there. A nice comfortable interior. It's a nice place to be, especially with the sunroof. I do like the roof, and I've got to say the colour does look very smart. You can hear that the engine's cut in and out. If I now press the button, power button down there, and everything switches off. So it does definitely have a nice premium feel. I do think the leather seats feel nice. There's lots of lateral support in under here, and lots of rear support here and lateral support, so they're comfortable, they keep you upright. The doors, as I say, it's a nice thud, so it feels premium, it sounds premium, and I've got to say, it feels nice on the road. It feels very well balanced. It feels predictable. Predictable means safe, but predictable can also mean performance, because if a car's more predictable through the bends, it means you've got the potential to do it a little bit more quickly. But a very nice little thing. So I hope you like the car. I hope you like the video and find the video useful. If you'd like to know more about the car, please visit our website, www.bramshawebv.com. Either pop us an email or drop us a text or a WhatsApp, or simply pick up the phone and speak to us. We'd love to talk to you about it. Thanks for watching.